Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're heading out on the Norfolk Southern 1st District again. We'll stop by High Bridge and the locks and dam just downriver, plus Sadieville and the Eagle Creek Trestle. But first, we'll start in Walton. We're just south of where the NS mainline crosses over the CSX LCL subdivision. Looking at the ATCS page, I could see 2 northbound trains were quickly approaching. Walton's great for getting pictures and videos of trains with several spots on both lines. However, timing is everything. For Norfolk Southern, later in the day we'll have the sun shining in the perfect position. But if it's earlier, the sun will be behind the train, and as you can see, the video is washed out. I happened on this spot by chance. I knew my usual spots would be backlit, so I was looking for somewhere I could get on the east side of the tracks. I knew Old Nicholson Road went alongside them, but I thought it crossed over and would let me get on the other side. But, as you can see, I was wrong and didn't have time to relocate. So here's what we're stuck with.
Clear at 20.2.
It's a shame, too, because of these 2 slugs. 957 was originally a Norfolk and Western GP9. It'll be celebrating its 62nd birthday next month. And behind it is 916, also built as a Norfolk Western GP9. 916 was rebuilt as an RPE4D, and 957 is an RPE4U. Wonder where these 2 are going. NS-9.com says they've both been sold. A little more reading on the site, and it looks like several slugs have been sold recently. Hopefully they're not getting scrapped. I hate to see unique engines, even if they are just slugs, be destroyed. Back to the trains.
Norfolk Southern, milepost 20.0, no defects. Norfolk Southern, milepost 20.0, no defects.
Only about 10 minutes later, another northbound was on its heels.
Fairby clear 15.0. Once Fairby got a do not exceed 45 miles per hour, main 1 with milepost 13.4, milepost 13.3. Norfolk Southern, milepost 14.2, no defects. Norfolk Southern, milepost 14.2, no defects. 16, clear out. Fairby clear. Right. Norfolk Southern, milepost 20.0, no defects. Norfolk Southern, milepost 20.0, no defects. 16, clear, 17, forward. 45.
I saw there was a southbound waiting for this northbound to clear. The light wouldn't be better anytime soon, so I figured head south to a better spot. I decided on Sadieville. It's wide open and has an automatic block signal to let you know when a train is getting close. The signal was already red, so I knew I didn't have much time. I began flying my drone toward Eagle Creek Trestle. I was there not more than 30 seconds or so before the train came into view. You can see 2 Norfolk Southern engines on the point, but they're followed by 5 Kansas City Southern engines. moment later, you can see it come around the corner. The engineer was wasting no time. I love seeing trains running at track speed. As we get a closer look at those KCS engines, we can see they've been sold to PRLX. Just as the engines roared by, a single DPU brings up the rear as it clears the trestle. I tried to find some information on the bridge, but there just isn't really that much out there on many of these railroad structures. I didn't see anything else on the ATCS page that was close, so I figured what the heck, let's try to beat this train to High Bridge. I always enjoy shooting trains on High Bridge. The roar they make as they cross the bridge echoes throughout the whole valley. I almost beat it, but I was stuck behind a slowpoke on the final stretch of the highway. Luckily, a northbound was making its way to the bridge. I hit record on my 2 ground cameras and then had to leave the park. In Kentucky, you're not allowed to take off or land a drone in a state park, which High Bridge is. So I left the grounds and then took off. I then heard the train blast its horn, and sure enough, there it was. There isn't really any way to get great shots of trains going over because you are so far away, but I always think it looks so impressive from the drone. And just like that, it's gone. High Bridge's claim is that it's the tallest railroad bridge over a navigable waterway. But I don't know if that's still true. Downriver just a few hundred feet is the Kentucky River Lock and Dam number 7. It looked like the lock was no longer operable. I checked, and it turns out all the locks upriver beyond Frankfort, which is number 4, have been disabled. The dams are kept in place to keep river pools at adequate levels. Lexington and other cities depend on it for drinking water, making it the primary supply for hundreds of thousands of people. Well, that brings us to the end of another trip. I hope you had fun and enjoyed it. We'll be staying on the Norfolk Southern main line, but this time we're going a little further north. We'll start off in Crescent Springs and then check out the Ludlow viewing platform. There will be a little engine trouble and some smoke to deal with. I hope you enjoyed this latest trip. Please let me know where you like to Railfan. I'm always looking for new spots. And always, comment if you have any interesting information or stories about any of the places we visit. Well, that does it for now. I hope you have a great day.